The old man had gone out there planning to bury himself alive, but when his shovel struck something hard, he dug a little more and uncovered a solid chunk of gold, shaped almost like a dog's head. Hands shaking, he brushed the dirt away, golden light spilling across his weathered face. On his way to die, he had literally dug up a mountain of gold. He clamped a hand over his mouth, did not make a sound, just stared in disbelief. This much gold was enough to keep him fed and safe for the rest of his life. What he did not realize was that this was also the beginning of his disaster. After digging out every piece of gold he could find, he set off for town the next morning, ready to trade it all for cash. Halfway there, he ran into a group of defeated Nazi soldiers. As the old man walked past, each of them wore the same arrogant, domineering look. They had just looted a village and taken away all the women. When he passed the officer who was carrying their gold, the officer's eyes locked onto him, never leaving his back. But the old man did not notice and simply kept walking. Just then, a nearby soldier raised his rifle, ready to shoot the old man. Right as he was about to pull the trigger, the officer stopped him. It was not out of kindness. They had already wiped out everyone along this road, and reinforcements were coming from behind. There was no need to waste a bullet on an old man. On the way back toward town, the old man saw bodies hanging by the roadside. He could only spare a moment of silent pity for them. In this chaos of war, all he wanted now was to stay alive. Soon, he ran into another group of Nazi soldiers. One of them rode his horse straight into the old man's path, and from up there immediately spotted the gold prospector's tools. He ordered his men to search the old man. None of them realized the old man's patience was already at its limit. The sack stuffed full of gold was seized on the spot. Knowing trouble had finally arrived, the old man crouched down slightly, letting the tracking dog pass first. The soldiers raised their guns with open contempt and ordered the old man to kneel, never noticing the fury burning in his eyes. In their heads, they were already celebrating, thinking this dirty fortune was now safely theirs. The old man's hand was already wrapped around the knife at his waist. The other soldiers froze for a heartbeat, then scrambled to draw their guns. But the old man moved first. He was so fast it took their breath away. Before they could react, gunfire exploded across the road, echoing into the distance. The shot startled a retreating officer in a tank. He turned back with his armor and crew, and when he rolled up to the scene, what he saw left him speechless. Bodies scattered everywhere. It was obvious this old man was not an ordinary person. Taking the bag of gold his men had collected, the officer instantly understood. The old man must have even more gold. This was a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and he had no intention of letting it go. Soon, the officer was chasing after him in the tank. To survive, the old man jumped into a small boat and paddled for his life. 2 shells roared past and exploded nearby. Yet somehow he was not hit. Then the heavy machine gun opened up, spitting bullets like a metal storm. The old man shot through the barrage, as if reality itself were missing him. Hundreds of bullets, not one struck his body. Through his binoculars, the officer tracked the old man's direction. He was close enough now to kill him and take all the gold, but instead of advancing, he stopped the tank and stayed right where he was. This strange move made the old man uneasy. He calmed